I'm back. I'm back. And probably gonna be the last stream for this faction. Because let's face it, we've won. Like, this campaign's over. There's nothing that's gonna stand in our way. We've got some exceptionally powerful armies. We did have a pretty hard battle here, but that was about it. I think that's the stretch. That's the hardest battle we're gonna have. And my units were also half HP, pretty much, especially my Slayer army. So, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be an interesting campaign going forward after today. I mean, I don't even think today's really gonna be that interesting. But yeah, and as far as the journey adventures go, I think it's kind of not really worth doing. As cool as some of these things are, they're kind of hard to do. Like, you basically have to ignore the north for the most part, or hope that Boris does really well against Chaos. I think your best bet is to do this one first, obviously, because Grape Shot's ridiculously overpowered. And then to immediately do this one, and just go north. But the problem is, the 4 armies that spawn, I can't imagine, would be easy to defeat. Period. Whether you had Grape Shot or Organ Guns. Because they were like Doom stack level armies, with just stacked with tier 5 units. So I don't know. I don't really know how you would do this campaign and find enjoyment, at least from me personally. Like, I don't know if I could enjoy this campaign long term if I played it again. Still a really good buffs to the units, but a lot of the units don't even need it. Like, the Grape Shot's really good, and it's probably better than any artillery piece of similar similar purpose of removing infantry, right? Because it's essentially. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? How many armies do you have? I still win this. And we only lose hammerers. I don't feel like fighting it again. I can replace hammerers. What was I saying? I forget. I got interrupted. I think, yeah, other than the Grape Shot cannons, which are of similar value to something like the Fire Rain Rocket Artillery, I don't think, like, you don't need to buff the blimps. Like, I've been playing a Thorgrim campaign, offline. That's rude, bro. I thought we were friends. Nice. Just hear a cat making noises.
Summon me if you dare.
Alright, Blackbeard.
That is unthinkable.
Finish him off.
Your comprehension.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think these aren't amazing. Like, other than this. Right here. Alright, the Grape Shot. Like, these don't look that amazing. Missile strength, not bad. Missile block chance. Like, it's not bad. This is like useless. Not to mention, I don't think this unit's very good at all. Fire bombs. I'm sure that this is pretty good. I haven't been able to play with this, but I don't really care to. Because the thing is, you could buff gyro bombers, or you could just get a bunch of thunder barges, which are just going to be permanent bombers on the map at all times with way more HP and do way more damage. Like, they're just really good. This is not bad, but it's also not, like, insane. I guess that's pretty good right there. These two right here are pretty good. But, like, the organ guns are still good units without these buffs. So other than the Grape Shot, like, I don't think this would be really good, actually. Because flame cannons are amazing. But, like, you don't need it. That's the thing. They're already amazing. So you're basically just buffing a bunch of units which are already really good for the most part. and do their jobs fairly well. It's like, I don't think the adventures are really, like, the end-all be-all. And this is also a campaign where it's really hard to get grudges. And it's really hard to do anything in comparison. Like, it's hard to get anything done, I guess, because you're stuck dealing with this nightmare to the north of you. And it's been 100 turns, and I'm finally just finishing with it. So after 100 turns, I can finally work on my adventures and not have to worry too much about it. And I still have to deal with this fucking nightmare. This is a brand new nightmare. So yeah. Really? I've done 4? Pretty sure I've only done 3. Yeah, so I still stand by my original opinion of the Malakai Makaisen campaign, where it's definitely a cool idea, and I appreciate them making this campaign for the dwarves, but I just don't think it's that great of a campaign spot. He's got so many armies. Are you running out of armies yet? No. Jesus Christ, dude. And he didn't even have a wall. He just had like 8 armies. He has how many cities? 31, yeah. I don't really want to deal with this right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you, it's kind of bullshit.
For the wisdom of the layer.
I can get blimps. Alright, we're back in action. I didn't realize. That's a pretty cool part of this campaign, but yeah, I just don't see this campaign being like long term. Like is very good starting location compared with its mechanics. Just not very fun. You're just drawn too much to other things. And the dwarves don't have the best in regards to early game monetary situation. However, like just for a comparison, Malakai's situation sucks ass. Okay? 10 turns prior, I've conquered the entire map of Thorgrim. Thorgrim's campaign's fucking amazing right now. I'm doing a recording for that campaign. I'm gonna make a video. Hopefully, a new update came out today, so I have to play in offline mode until I finish. I was doing all the legendary grudges. But yeah, this campaign just, in comparison, I think just kind of sucks. And like as cool as the buffs are for the units, they're unnecessary. And it just doesn't feel good to play this campaign, in my opinion. As cool as all these buffs are, they're not necessary. Like, these could all be flame cannons, and they'd be just as good. They just wouldn't have the range capacity.
Let us begin. Beards and belts. If you say so, beardling.
I guess I say so. What are you gonna do about it?
Rune Ricky.
Wait, hold on. Oh, it's too late. A Rune Lord. I've learned to never take the Rune Lords. They're not very good. I learned that in Thorgrim's campaign very well. Just don't take them. They suck ass. Yeah, most of this campaign now is just this. It's It's even worse in my Thorgrim campaign. It's literally like more than half my turn is just upgrading bullshit. Like, once you upgrade this part of the tech tree, it gets really easy. You make tons of money. That one's actually worth having. I don't know why I don't. These are both good. These are both good. That's probably better for, like, endgame stuff, but that's pretty useful for upgrading buildings. Yeah, we're working on clans now. Yeah, there's some really good tech tree stuff now for the dwarves. I mean, I think most of it's the same, they just changed a bit of it, but... yeah, the dwarves are incredibly powerful now. Thorgrim start, like, if you get past Garsnik... I think it's still a bit hard after Skarsnik. I just didn't have any troubles. But, like, I got attacked by the Skaven, I got attacked by the Ogres. And I just didn't have any issues at all with it. And, like, by the time I dealt with Queek, he had been killing the other dwarf faction. He had, like, 4,000 grudges on all of his armies and, like, 2,000 on all of his cities. I just took my time killing him. I had so many grudges. Like, my early campaign, I just confederated everybody. One after the other. It was so easy. And I guess I have enough grudges now. I think I got like 80,000 in this campaign. That's nowhere near what I had. Are you really gonna attack me, bro? I'm hiding in the mountains. Leave me alone. That's fine, because he just gets more grudges doing this. And now he's in Force March. There's so many armies. I bet there's even more. And the thing is, because orcs have such insane growth, by turn 40 they have tier 5 units. So that's why he dominates so hard. He's the one orc who just doesn't get his face kicked in super early, so he actually gets to build up. And he just becomes an absolute menace and takes over the entire map. If all the other orcs had the time he had to just kick back and grow, they'd all take over the map. Nice. They just don't. They just don't have the same amount of time. It's free time. He took out this too. In my other campaign, Tamarkon's still around. Still hanging about. We got Mr. Blackbeard. He's all buffed up. Now let's do miners instincts. Alright, she ran away.
I can't wait.
Sure, I'll take out your boat.
Come, join us. Engineer. Time for a pint.
I'll give out this territory just because I don't want it, but I'll keep the rest. Well, no, I still need to give out... I think this is Chaos Waste, but actually it looks like it's going to be frozen. Because this used to be Chaos Waste, but now it's frozen. I might be able to keep the rest. You want Shaggrass? Yeah, you do. What else do you want?
What?
Stop it. You're messing with me. Shard a Bastion. Where does he have his money from? It's the same in the Ogre campaign. If you're playing an Ogre campaign and they live long enough, you can get contracts from them and they'll give you like 150,000 gold to just go like take a city somewhere. They have to live long enough. But if they manage to live long enough, they just give you so much money. I don't get it. Come on.
By the grudge bearer's will, on to
We gotta go.
glory for the ancestors.
Okay, we're gonna go this way.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move. Aye.
Shoulder axes, lads. Oh, I should be able to wipe out this army. Ooh, just hang out raiding my shit.
Armed and ready.
It's fucking rude.
Got.
I don't want him to siege me.
My anger burns bright.
I'd rather eat a squeak! Stop that!
Because he could just siege me and sit outside my capital building.
I'll get on it. I'm going.
There we go. Some more healing here. It's from Fort Dwarslav. I don't know how to say it.
Time for a reckoning.
Is she in range?
Tsarin's duty.
I need to trade Monolith of Ubonicus for Tribe Slaughter. Yeah, I won't have much regeneration, but it's fine.
Summon me if
It's
you
fine.
dare.
Don't care, bro. Do what you gotta do.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Master of Runecraft.
Hmm. Got a lot of stuff here in this army. Fire and Fury? Does buff my Iron Drakes. Do that. Artillery's better off.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Okay, let's just go down the list. Also, if you can federate Belagar, is probably the best thing you can do in life. Where is this? Oh yeah, I don't want this province. I'm gonna give it to her, I guess. Okay, moving on. Yeah, Belagar makes these cost nothing. Holy moly. He's like insanely overpowered in that regard. Where is this? Oh, this is like up here. Is there any reason I'm keeping this province? Besides the fact that I've just decided to keep an extremely expensive province. It's all I got. Let me guess this is... Yep. Not sure why they're calling that a lagoon. This is right here. Sure. I'll repair it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Just a bunch of fucking goblins. Grizz guts. Why is he just like getting only goblin lords out of curiosity? Anyone know? Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm just gonna play someone fresh. Someone not from expansion. I was thinking of playing Demons of Chaos, but I did a couple trial runs. I hate their new start location. There's no saving it, and like your two enemies after that are just like it's just trash. It's just trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's always kind of hard to start Demons of Chaos because you don't get any good units. You just get Marauders, which when you think about it is kind of stupid considering it's supposed to be the Demons of Chaos faction, and your starting units are Marauders. Did he try to siege it and then he realized he couldn't, and now he's gonna try to attack me? Oh shit, it's Grimgor himself. Nope, they're just exchanging armies. There's Grizz Guts, the guy who just recruited in Fort. What's going on?
Get on with it.
Sure, dude. Oh, okay. Where's this? The fuck am I supposed to get down there? Was that a fucking Nurgle? Doing, little guy?
Grimnir is
Not really thinking. Oh my god, why did that one unit just get fucking deleted?
what?
Just the one unit just took tons of damage for no reason. We don't need any more of this. I don't even like Oath Gold. I think it's a weird mechanic. Like, it's cool, but like, I mean, in both my campaigns, I just rack up thousands of Oath Gold. Because I just ignore it.
For the wisdom of the layer. Summon me if you dare.
Perfect. Actually, hold on. God, I'm not keeping this promise. I'm giving it to the Kislev. Kislev.
What?
Okay, can you... Nope, you have tiny range. You know who else is good? That I should have confederated, but I didn't this time? Like, the Dwarf Lords are overpowered, dude. So if we go into the Great Book of Grudges, we go to the Legendary Lords. This guy has some insane faction-wide bonuses. This guy reduces the cost of all your provincial buildings. This guy buffs all your runesmiths. I don't know what this guy does, but I have him in my other campaign. He's my main guy. How many do we need? 40. Well, that's probably not happening. These guys still have cities. Yeah, I'm not going to bother confederating because I don't care. But yeah, it's... When you do confederate, when you have a faction that it's worth confederating them, you get some pretty gnarly faction-wide bonuses. Oh. And you're automatic. Really? There's no way. There's more lords. I have more lords.
Innovator. For a glorious death.
And what, we lose a single Longbeard? Oh no.
If you can hold a hammer, Dylan. Ready the airship for war. I'm Groody. It's me.
My Grummy, it's me.
What?
And then we can just recruit a new unit. Whenever we want. We'll just get a new Longbeard. Why not? This guy...
I do.
I'm sure these guys will leave me alone, right? I'm sure they'll just recognize that I'm too strong. And they won't come for me. I don't love that. You know what? Fine, attack everybody in Kislev. Let's take over the world together. That's not whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like, honestly, it felt like this faction should have been more like the Changeling, but because of the way the Changeling works, like, it should have just been a Horde faction, in my opinion. But they realized that, like, Horde factions aren't that interesting, because they're basically one-and-done type campaigns. So then they added, like, you know, just standard mechanics to it, and then threw you in a place where you couldn't play with the mechanics of the adventures. It's just kind of annoying. Where did they spawn? Oh. Oh, we should look at that. So these guys are cuddling. That's a solid 4,500 right there. What do these armies look like? Trash. And that's his starting army with a couple of spiders. That is literally his starting army with a couple of spiders. I should... I win, right? Like... Yeah, we just lose the special guy, which seems to take a lot of damage anyways. I don't know why he does, but he seems to be considered like a different type of unit, which is why he takes so much damage. Like, they took a lot of damage, he died. That's okay. You see, because we live in a world where I can get another Thunder Barge for absolutely free. And now I'm not in range of being sieged. I can just sit right here. Although I wonder, is it more here? It's about the same. I'm actually going to go here, because I think that's more. And we can get artillery here now. Or we could the whole time, and I was just not aware. I'm just going to have these guys chill right here. I don't really think it's a big deal.
Dragon Slayer.
They're just gonna kind of hang out in a little pile. What was it? Oh. Oh yeah, field repairs. I need that one. That one's pretty good. I've unlocked the mission though. What does the mission do? Oh, you have to do 4. Oh, okay, fair enough. Thought it was 3. That one's 3, that one's 3, that's 4, that's 4, that's 4, that's 4, okay. Okay, I see. Rune of Thrungni. And flaming cannon ammunition for Spirit of Grumney. Cool. Malakai Makaisen.
The past is the past. Slayer.
Oh, hello, Crow and Hellebron. I might not have enough HP to deal with this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Let's get.
We do. What an army! That would actually be quite dangerous for my blimps. Not sure why that guy suddenly took a bunch of damage, but the rest of the artillery is fine.
It's not home, but it'll do for now.
I guess we're just gonna march on through. Wiping out everything we see.
My axe thirsts for war.
Uh-huh.
Onward. The axe thirsts for war. Aye, grudges will be settled. Yes. Let us begin. One rag.
probably get my Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Start recruiting. These guys kind of sucked, and there was no reason to have these guys. I mean, why not? I don't see an issue with Slayers being supported by a couple balloons. There we go. Let's do that for now. And then we'll take these four.
Aye, lad, what can I do? Get these cannons moving. Slayer. Follow me, lads. Gone. Doomed. What is it? Bet Godric could do it. I'll whip you all into shape.
Is that all of you? Looks like it.
For the wisdom of the
And then
land.
you. Yeah, just keep going.
Let us be about this. Armed and ready.
You know, the only units I haven't really used are the Bugmans. I honestly don't see them being that useful. Like, I don't need the ambush.
My anger.
They don't have armor. The armor-piercing guys have 0 range. I'm just not feeling it, you know?
I'll cast the runes.
Okay, let's see. Let's trade Mouth of Bonicus for Tribe Slaughter. Let's do that.
The Frozen Kingdom welcomes all its allies.
She likes that idea.
All kiss.
And then we take Pillar of Skulls. And then I guess this guy can just keep going south, because these have a lot of grudges. And I very much doubt they're defended, considering how much he is putting into this province right here. He is gunning for me, dude. Yeah, let's just do this. See if we can milk her for as much money as we've milked the other faction. She won't have as much gold. Because the thing is, this faction just generates money. Is their entire purpose. And then they give a little bit of that money to Nakai's faction. So they don't spend it. Because every single building starts like this. Right, so it's like... It's kind of mediocre. 750 gold per turn per settlement. And I think they give like... I don't know how vassalization works, but they give just a little bit to their leader, whoever they're vassalized to. Like, that's just crazy. Don't care about you. Ooh. But that's fine. Outpost upgrade. Sure. We're pretty rich. Not sure how that Igorev is a green when it's up in the mountains. Like, this should definitely be a mountain climate. Or a frozen climate. Like, look at the surroundings, and it's considered like a past. Oh no. Oh no, he's got Waz. Oh my god, look at all those armies. This is literally gonna be twice as hard now.
A friendly face is all.
I don't know who you are, but I want you to leave me alone. I wish... Is there a button for that? Get them to just, like, leave you alone? I mean, Wa armies usually aren't that good, but...
Aha! Vengeful rune lord. Yes. Master of runecraft.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I have so much money. Who cares?
Let us settle this.
Finish this guy off, and then we'll keep going south.
Onwards.
Perfect. Then we'll just get ourselves... That one? That should be his faction dead now. Yep.
Time for a reckoning. As the High King commands.
Yeah. Completely undefended.
The Tsarina bids you welcome.
Okay. She doesn't have much money, boys.
This shall suffice.
Man, she really likes that one. 141. I mean, I could get her to fucking abandon her entire family for that one. Look, I could probably make her do this. Never mind. I could probably make her break one of them. That's hilarious. Nah. Give me your money.
This shall suffice.
Make her sacrifice her firstborn child with that one. Holy crap. Tower of Torment.
This shall suffice.
Like, I don't even really need the money. And then Burning Monolith and Howling Citadel. But I'll take what I can get.
My people.
You never know.
All Kislev.
You are now Boris. Congratulations. Enjoy all of your provinces with random barracks.
My axe thirsts for war. We'll make it right for the
Why is that? Why do these have no grudges?
Bring those cannons to me. This'll do. Move that stuff in. What?
Oh, right.
All right.
Cool.
Flood along. Put your feet up, why don't you?
Finally, we're in... Oh my god, what is your range, little bro? What is this? What is this? Holy crap, you even have bonus. You've been blocked.
By the grudge bearers.
See. Okay, fair enough. I was supposed to get put into the fucking Great Book of Grudges right there. Jesus.
Of the layer.
That fucking movement.
Time for a reckoning.
Yeah, I don't know which campaign well, I probably will be complaining, as is the usual. No, I don't know what campaign I'm gonna try next on stream. I feel like getting something away from the DLC, because there's a lot of DLC content as well. I've played through all the DLC now. I don't really want to play more of it. So I think I'm just gonna play a different faction. I was thinking of Demons of Chaos, because they were affected by the update. But god awful start. Like, I mean, it's terrible. Like, I think you're supposed to start, you take Volcano's Heart, you come here, recruit, and then you take Crystal Spires. The problem is, there's a second army. And the second army behaves really strange. Where it'll force march out, usually. And then it'll force march back and defend the Crystal Spires. And then the army, on top of the garrison, and it's Tzeentch as well, which has, like, really strong auto-resolves early on, for some reason. Probably because of the, magic missiles. Right? So it's just really hard to get through. And the manual fight's even worse, because you don't have enough time to get the body parts that make the early fights manageable. Like, you just don't get enough resources from taking these basic settlements. So him not being able to fight like a starting army, and then taking over a settlement, the Forest of Decay, really hurts, because before you could get enough within the few turns, you could get enough corn and Nurgle points to get the body parts you need for the Demon Prince to be really strong. And Nurgle obviously isn't very dangerous, but Tzeentch is completely different. Tzeentch is quite dangerous with its early campaign units, because they just do so much damage. I don't know how they're balanced. I don't know how they've decided to never nerf it, but the Tzeentch ranged units, their tier 1, tier 2 ranged units, stuff like that, the horrors, that's what they're called. They're absurdly overpowered. Because Kislev kind of has the same problem, but they're not as strong because they don't have magic missiles, and their missiles don't do nearly as much damage. But the sort of combo units, I forget what they're called, that have the ranged and the melee stats, their melee stats are usually less to compensate for the fact they have a ranged attack. The problem is when you're playing on very hard or legendary, or I guess if you max out the difficulty slider for their stats, the stats bonus makes them comparable and even sometimes better than equal units in melee, which means not only do they have a ranged attack, which is really good and a pain to deal with, right, because any ranged attacks are good, it's just extra damage and you're not taking damage in return unless the other unit is also ranged, right? Then their melee stats are equal to, or sometimes even better than your starting units. And Tzeentch is the worst culprit, because it just makes it so hard. Like, you have to get on them because their magic missiles are so powerful. And your demon units as well, right? You're playing Demons of Chaos, so a lot of your resistance comes from physical resistance. So Tzeentch completely ignores your physical resistance. And then on top of that, it's like 33 damage or something per missile, and there are 160 guys throwing missiles at your team. Right? It's 160 models per unit. So they're just awful. They're just awful to deal with. I can't believe they made him go from fighting Nurgle to Tzeentch, because it makes this early campaign just painful. Like, it was not fun. I just gave up on it. Like, I kept trying to do different things. And the thing is, that army never comes out. It will always go back. And I even had one time where that army just sat. It never even moved. It just sat there recruiting. And it recruits tier 2 units. So it's going to have Zangors and those, like, armor-piercing, the mutated dudes with the claw hands. It's going to have all kinds of really good stuff. And you're going to be sitting there fucking... Like, how do you can't even get tier 2 units at that point. You can't even unlock tier 1 units at that point, because a lot of the units are locked behind your devotion. So you can't even get anything besides the tier 0 garrison units that you can recruit from just having a building. And you have to go up against this faction which is getting tier 2 Tzeentch units. That's not good time. That's all I'll say. It is not a good time. And so they made that campaign next to unplayable, in my experience. Like, it is playable and you can do it. It's just not fun. It's not very, like, enjoyable experience. And you usually don't have enough once you've succeeded and you got through that. you don't have a lot to keep going forward. So if the Nurgle faction next to you, Epidemius, attacks you, you don't really have anything. And then there's also a bug right now where if you get Nurgle units, they spawn with 10% HP for his faction. I think that's a bug. I do not think that's supposed to be intended, and I think it has to do with the Nurgle rework. In the way they changed the Nurgle faction, but it affects his faction as well. So Demons of Chaos is off the table for now. Not that anyone's really interested in seeing the Demons of Chaos, but I think they're a cool faction personally. I like them, but they've been hit hard with their starting location change.
Iron-willed,
How are we doing over here?
dishonored, slayer.
Doing okay. I can't believe it hasn't asked me to talk to Malakai yet.
Slayer, time for a one.
And these have no grudges, which is weird. How are we doing on the grudge meter? It's not bad. I mean, as we get through Grimgor's faction, we're gonna get more than enough grudges, I think. It's just we have to get through Grimgor's faction. Oops, no. More Slayers. It's because they're raiding me. It's kind of rude, but whatever. Chaos Dwarfs are gonna spawn. They're gonna spawn, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos Dwarves are actually really fun, too. At least when I played, I think part of it was the buffs you get from their Realms of Chaos campaign. I think part of it was that. Those buffs from the items were insanely powerful. When you put them in the drill, some of those buffs were fucking amazing. Like, my Zatan's army was just insane. Insanely powerful, dude.
Nice and chilly on me.
And then some of the defeat traits I had, like I had... What did I have, dude? I had the bonus armor, bonus melee defense. Crazy. Crazy. Like, I think my... I forget what they're called, but they're basically the Iron Breakers equivalent on the Chaos Dwarf. I think they had over 200 armor. I think they were at like 220 or something each. Like, they're so insanely powerful. There's humans in dwarf settlements. My dwarven rage is ticking up. Do it. All you're doing is building up my grudge meter. Oh, you think you're gonna beat me? Oh, that's too bad. Oops. I killed you. That's a lot of EXP. I just got what, over 4,000 grudges? I want them to keep taking Great Skull Lakes. The more they attack it, the more grudges. I'm not defending you. I don't know who you are or why you're here. Dust stinky. What are you recruiting?
Let us begin.
This province is
To war.
making money, but let's
It is time.
increase our odds here. How many settlements you got? 8?
Cannot move
Not bad.
me.
Give him a good thrashing. It's not
Malakai's like off in his own world over here. Fucking taking everything out. Oh, he is making his progress up north. Quite a few grudges.
thirsts for war. As the high
Mr. Blackbeard's making his way down south. Making my way downtown. Walking back. I could keep this, but I'm not going to. You know what? I just thought of what campaign I'm going to play next. I have never played the Demons of Chaos campaign in Realms of Chaos, and they do have their own unique campaign. So I'm thinking I'm going to play that next.
reckoning. Summon me if you dare.
And see how that goes. See what it's like. Could be fun.
Someday.
I'm not a huge fan of Demons of Chaos, but with the new Nurgle update, where we could play Festus and get some new Nurgle units. Should be fun.
I
Should be. Whether or not it will be is completely different. I'll probably get some of these too. Oh wait, hold on. I want to buff my bombers? It's not necessary. What am I talking about? Of course it's necessary. Buff these balloons. We gotta head south and get to that, words. Words are things that exist. I say them sometimes. Okay, you know what? I see absolutely zero reason for me to maintain these provinces. I don't care how many resources are here. Literally don't care. I'm trading it all off to the lizards. Yep. Is it just the 2 provinces? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's perfect. Let's build a bunch of tier 1 things and just trade them off to the lizards and make bank. I'm not keeping Chaos Waste. Fuck that shit. I'm literally like, that's the luckiest thing to ever happen to anyone playing this campaign. I don't care what anyone says. Having Nakai randomly spawn up in the Chaos Wastes so that I can trade land to his vassal for ungodly amounts of money.
Dragon's Bane.
Who saw that one coming?
Prince should take a break.
I love Nakai, by the way.
Before dishonor.
Nakai is my favorite. Probably my favorite lord in the game, just for playing.
Abominable.
Like, you can get his best units by, like, turn 45. Like, I mean, like, tier 5, like the fucking Dreadsaurians.
Dragon's
Easily.
blood makes you invincible? Nonsense.
It's so good. Mwah, so good. It's so funny. I never used to struggle with dwarves, but that's because I mostly played, like, Skaven. Skaven's, like, my favorite race to play. Did I say dwarves? I meant orcs. I said dwarves, I meant orcs. I never used to struggle fighting orcs. But then when I started, like, branching out and trying other factions, especially factions that start near Grimgor, man, it sucked. Go ahead, dude. No, go ahead. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Yeah. There's Grimgor Ironhide. I got 2 armies now, bro. Fuck it.
Doomed.
Bruh.
Who's mad enough to follow me?
I need room for what? 4 heroes, it looks like? Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of these guys.
Mad to follow.
Or do something a little crazy. Fuck, they're terrible units. Absolute garbage. And I'm fucking taking them.
Emphasis on try.
Nobody can stop me.
I can't wait.
Why are your settlements, like, dead?
That stuff ain't right.
What's going on? Who are you fighting?
My blades are poised.
What's happening, young lady? Pretty good tower.
Ill considered.
Malaya. My axe thirsts for war.
What's closer? Do you think this is closer, or do you think this is closer? I think this is closer, honestly.
Move
It's like this a little niche here, and I could just walk over. Okay, let's give her Plains of Zambai
It
again.
is our responsibility to vanquish evil.
Thanks for all your money.
My people are...
She was gonna abort all of her children and fucking sacrifice herself on the... I don't even know. I can't think of the word. Yeah, she was gonna give up pretty much everything for that. She just loved that city. She's like, please. I'll do anything. I don't have enough money. And then next turn. I knew I forgot something. Damn it. I thought I checked this province. But I did not.
it is time.
What do you want? I suppose so. For Karazanko!
I want these orcs dead. I want them dead.
What? Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
Still quite a few dudes. Send more dudes. Wait, why is that? Oh no, did he get attacked? He did. He's stealing my glory. I mean, I could always forcefully confederate him.
By the force!
Okay, so to enable myself to not be immediately
I do.
Ready.
murdered, I have to not sit in the settlement, because what he'll do is he'll just siege attack, and it's not a good time. But now, sitting outside the settlement, well, we have to fight all 4 armies. So,
One rag.
it'll be fine, I'm sure. Nothing bad will happen.
My anger burns bright.
That's good. Just gonna keep buffing my units.
Armed and ready.
Nope. 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 Outpost upgrade.
Killer of dragons.
Go get him, lads.
Let's be having you. Drifts better not get deeper. Warmourner. I could slay me a frostworm. Eh?
I probably should have put my hero speed on fast.
For white dragons.
But hey, what can you do?
You lost.
What's she doing? Oh, she wants me to join her war against Clan Tretch. I know it's Clan Rictus, I'm just being silly. Who's Skaven? Is that the Clan Wars icon, but just turned yellow? Because that's the Grimgore icon just turned yellow. Interesting. I won't do it for free, sorry. I'll get down there anyways and deal with the problem. Ah, here's my bank account. What are you doing, sir? No, don't do it. Did he just die? Oh, it's okay. If he's dead, that means my bank account is permanent. Even with Nakai gone. Nakai wasn't even there for some reason. 6,000 grudges! Don't mind if I do. Actually, I might take that up offer on Kislev. I still gotta deal with these fucking orcs, though. Alright, Grimgore with your black orcs. Okay, Grimgore with your black orcs. Why do you do that? It's so weird. Sometimes the enemy factions will run away from you, and they'll just run in circles, trying to get away from you. They won't fight you. They'll just constantly try to sack your shit and then force march away. And then other times, they'll just suicide you into you for no reason.
Be inspired by a slayer,
Hey.
Darwick.
Get in the Slayer army.
Witness my doom.
I lost this army yesterday in a glorious battle against 4 orc armies.
Ready to do the guild
But their
for
sacrifice was
the
necessary to win the battle.
Death Seeker.
Alright, where is it? We're gonna get some more of these bad boys. Just for fun. Where are we at? Oh, we got that one. Let's go back to clans. Let's upgrade some clan stuff. Malakai Makaisen.
Let's get to it.
Oh no! So look, this little dragon up here,
A Spartan
she's gonna keep running away. She won't stick around.
greatest inventor. Best rest up here.
She's scared. I gotta kill these guys off. Dang, I was really hoping that army wouldn't die because I kind of liked us splitting up there and taking everyone out.
By the grudge
Who's this?
bearers
Enter.
You're still alive.
Gauss defenses are lowered for you. Acceptable.
How many settlements? 9. That's not bad. We can trade. I don't mind trading with Cathay.
ready. Strong agrees. Go then.
That's okay. Just artillery, why not? Just grab artillery. Okay, well...
commands.
Should be able to split off now. Yeah, that's fine. Need some
Yes, lad.
good old-fashioned replenishment, though. Oh, he took over this, too. He probably killed this guy up here, too. I can't believe I'm actually almost filling this up. Like, I mean, each settlement has almost 3,000 grudges at this point, so...
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Just need some replenishment. That'd be good.
Master
Okay,
of
seriously, is this garrisoned lord not
On my
moved?
way. Heading out.
Pretty sure I moved it.
Lord. Aye.
Let's level this guy's personal capacity up.
Iron-willed.
Alright, good enough. Let's get some runes. Another lord. Yeah, we buffed up. Does that have the Slayer dudes? It does. Okay. This one probably has the Slayer artillery as well. Yeah, so we need to put more points into that.
We need a rememberer for this.
Aarongrad has finally completed itself. Get this one. Because permanently increasing. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna give these guys.
Tu sekako quantisk. Each I take.
And they're gonna give me all their money.
I take. Take thee away.
I feel like I'm cheating.
Take.
Okay, I need to be careful. Because I don't want to give away these three. Support of Secrets, Crystal Spires, and Volcano's Heart. Holy fuck, how much money do you have?
I take. Take thee away.
Oh, I think I finally run him out of money. He is finally broke. He has no money left. Holy fuck. I only got 500,000 gold from him. Holy. I can do whatever the fuck I want with that money. Jesus. And then we can give off the gallows tree.
My pulks are at your service. All kiss.
I don't know what I could gain from this guy. We're gonna put it in the Shard Bastion. Just to protect it, sorry. These garrisons aren't that bad. Not good. These ones aren't good, but this one's not that bad. Is each one worth the same amount? 750 gold per turn. So next turn he should still have like thousands of gold to give me. Like each turn I should easily get like, I don't even know, 20,000 gold maybe? I don't know how many settlements he has. I think being a military alliance with him was a bad idea. Maybe defensive alliance was a better choice. Wait, is she gonna suicide? Alright then. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Oh, there's Bruckner. Bruck dude. I haven't really played with him at all.
We don't have to.
He wants peace. I want him dead. They're not really uniform goals. What are we looking at here? Sorry. How's this guy looking?
Dishonored.
He just needs
Keep your axe.
just needs one more of those.
My throne seeks only death. Yes. Aye, grudges will be. What? Onward.
Mr. Blackbeard. Get lightning strike just in case we run into any
For the wisdom
more
of the
wall
land.
armies. That's a new army. I think I've wiped out most of his armies that had walls.
Fight them.
Let's take this guy out. Heal up a bit.
Yes, unto glory for the ancestors.
A lot of grudges, man.
My anger burns bright. I am a rune lord, not some smith.
He does have a few armies here. But I mean, he's got nothing.
Get off, kid!
He literally has nothing that can deal with the balloons. I just need to head straight south. I need to just take all this out and get down here. 'Cause that's where my Cathayan caravan thing is.
What?
And that'll buff my balloons up real nice.
Summon me if you dare.
Why does it never move?
Explosives expert. Oh, aye. Haha. Time for a pint.
Sup, dude? I can probably just keep this. Yeah, I don't need to trade anymore to the lizards. So, if I trade, like, Volcano Heart, 18,000 per turn. Not bad. Not bad. Whoops. Where's Deadwood? Oh, that's the new province I just got. Actually, let's just get this one, because reducing the costs is so good. Like, the dwarves are so good now. All their different buildings that they can get. Yeah. Dwarves are kind of overpowered, man. They're a little too strong, in my opinion.
My axe thirsts for war. Let us begin.
Guy needs heroes. Completely forgot about that.
Dragon Slayer. Ready? Anad?
You summoned me?
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Yes. The runes are ready.
The runes are ready.
The throng is mustered.
That's 4 spots, so I got 2 more spots. Don't need guns. We don't need guns. We need iron breakers. Can Blackbeard
Yes.
make it? He says yes. So I'm gonna believe him. We should get the long victory today. Should and will are two totally different, you know.
Hold your tongue!
Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. No. Oh. Did he just kill a lord with 6,000 grudges? If he did, I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself. Do I want to watch this? Not really. Here comes the retreat. Now they're gonna get confused and not know where to go or what to do. The problem with the orcs and what makes them so annoying is that they can recruit like 8 per turn in every province. So the more provinces they have, the more insane amount of armies they can just produce per turn.
I will not disgrace my aunt.
Same problem with Skaven. Like once Skaven get going, it's like it can be really annoying to put them in the hole.
Ready.
The difference between the orcs and the Skaven is like the Skaven used to, though not very much anymore. Actually, no, we don't want this province. We don't want this province. The Skaven used to just get Skaven slaves, so they're never much of an issue.
A format raking.
Yeah.
An affront to the...
Just get this guy out of here. Don't need him killing my bank account. And it's frozen wasteland, so I can actually live here too. Kinda nice. Okay, Mr. Sour Scowl. There's some force march armies over there.
Vengeance! For Karazanko! I
I'm back to full HP, pretty much.
casting the runes.
I think if I try to split their focus here,
Let us begin.
I've almost got my grudges maxed. Just gonna occupy it. Got a garrison too. Kinda cool. Won't really matter much because they got no HP.
Time for a reckoning.
But without that extra army with the Wa, I don't think these two can actually fight this army on a 1v1 basis. Or not 1v1, but you get what I'm saying. Those two armies can't fight this army. And not in an auto-resolve. And not manually either. This army is ready to be deployed.
Doom's awaiting.
It's probably the dumbest army I've ever seen in my life. And I love it. Who are you? Lightning Strike, man. That's who you are. Look at all these grudges. Green skin, negative diplomacy, hero actions, faction actions.
Armed and ready.
Let's do
Dragon's Bane.
You guys can get it. This
Follow me, lads.
It shall be done.
An artillery train to speed us up.
Own your skills, Dowie.
perfect. And then I can trade another city to these guys.
My seats are bottle quack.
19,000.
Exciting.
Perfect. I've literally, they gave me 500,000 gold. Actually, I think they've given me more by now. You think about how much they've given me and how much I've spent. Crazy. It's the luckiest thing ever. Now I don't have to upgrade anything in the Chaos Waste. I don't have to worry about it at all. Something's in my eyeball. This is building. Okay. I'll just finish it off there. She's like checking out all of her brand new homes that she's been given in the Chaos Waste. She's like, this place kind of sucks. I don't know why I keep buying it. Dwarves are giving me it at a deal, and I just keep taking this shitty land. Look at that guy, 6,300. That's crazy. How does one even achieve that many grudges? I wouldn't be shocked to see what, like, one of those Skaven armies have like 10,000. Thing is, normally they die at some point, and then they lose all of their grudges. Uh-oh. Never mind. Uh-oh. Never mind. All good.
Those tricks.
Sure, dude. How much do we need? 2 settlements?
It is time.
Yeah, this campaign's pretty well done. I don't think I'm losing it anytime soon. Hey, you want these cities? I'll give you Floating Mountain.
Friends of Kislev, we greet you.
Thanks.
This shall...
We'll see what you have next turn.
My axe thirsts for war.
Okay. This guy got left alone, which means we can just keep going.
The axe thirsts for war.
No.
No!
Anad.
I'm actually tempted to accept that no, because I've maxed out, and there's no reason to use up any more grudges.
Setting
Like,
off.
to collect any more, sorry, I should say. Actually, I don't want to support his attack, just in case. Oh no. Run ticket. Keep your... Keep your grudges, dude.
Kill things.
Oh my god. Is he at war with Nurgle? No, he's friends with Nurgle. I mean, someone took Crookback Mountain, and Nurgle took it, and Skaven lost their capital. Holy moly. These guys are here. And there's probably Skaven in here. Oh my god, the Empire is just like... And there's Wood Elves. This guy's still here somehow.
The iron hammer weighs heavy in my grip.
My god. Oh my god. What is happening? It's okay. We're not doing legendary grudges in this campaign. Not our purpose.
Doom's that away. A mad plan.
Nah, we don't need our allies. Josh. Hey, where are you going?
You reckon an airship could fit underground? To Doom, then.
Eggenbor Bugman back in action, boys.
Come with. Summon me if you dare.
And we got our lightning strike. Albion. What do I do with all this money? How much will you give me for Crystal Spires? Thanks, brother. So he's giving me a lot there. How much will you give me for Dragon's
Friends of
Death?
Kislev, we greet you.
Nothing. Okay, I'll have to go do that next turn. And there you have it. The first maxed out grudge, and that was the most, 44,000 grudges. But these orcs really did oblige me by having thousands of grudges per settlement. And per army. 44,000 grudges. The first maxed out grudge, I think in this campaign. I don't think I maxed out my grudges in this campaign. Ever. It's pretty awesome.
We grab? No. You're lost.
Sure, dude. Sure. You know, actually, I want to see what this... Does this make it... Oh, that only lasts for 10 turns? So then, after 10 turns, it's done. We're gonna load, and then end turn again. Because I just wanted to see what would happen. And now I know. I thought it would last for 20 turns. It does not. Besides, we don't need that anyways. We should have just continued. We've got so many grudges to collect. So many names cross off in the Book of Grudges. I don't even know if they're names. I don't know how the Book of Grudges works. But we're marking them. We are marking them down, boys. Alright, we'll just speed through this thing turn. We don't need to watch anything.
A friendly face.
Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going? Cult of Pleasure looks like they're pretty strong. It's kind of funny. In my Thorgrim campaign, by like turn 40 I was strength rank 1, and I haven't dropped since. I've just been strength rank 1 the whole time. Alright, we'll just keep going. How much do we need? What? Is that even possible? 150,000. Dude, that's more than twice as... I would need to get more than twice as many as I have right now.
My anger burns bright.
What in the fuck, dude? That's insane.
What?
Why? Do I even want that? Right now, at least? I'm kind of in the middle of something. Yeah, we'll get it at tier 5. We don't need that. We'll get it later. Jesus Christ. Better start working on the fucking grudges. My god.
The axe thirsts for war.
What the fuck?
Summon me if
Oh my god, he even has all the way down this way. I don't have enough armies. I just don't have... I don't have enough armies. Maybe I should have delayed it. I mean, I might get like maybe to 50%. I don't know, dude. On God's name. Oh my gosh. He just completely wiped out all of Chaos. Holy crap.
I
How many settlements does he have? 22. Each probably has around 3,000. 3,000. So 30,000, 60,000. Easily he's worth 60,000. But I would need to wipe out his entire faction, dude. Just to get halfway. That's just him. I'm assuming Skaven here have quite a bit. But fucking Karl Franz is here. He's got the Emperor's hat.
Iron will.
Fuck, dude.
let us begin.
Why? Dude, I've taken over half the world. My Thorgrim campaign never reached that much. The highest I think was like 45,000, but then after that it was like 22, and they just kept dropping because there's just there's no grudges.
Malakai McKayson
Okay, you know what? I do have enough armies. I got 2 armies on the way. But I'm fucking bored of this campaign. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Demon Slayer. Keep your axes close.
Fucking 150,000, dude. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm bored of this campaign, just for the sole purpose of, like, I don't even... I want to do my adventure here. But I have all these orcs in my way. It's kind of a weird one, Doomseeker. But it's on the Thunder Barge. It's the same way with this one. It was like, you got a bunch of Orc guns and then randomly, like, Malakai gets magical attacks and armor-piercing missile damage. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna stop. I might try to do this battle, but like, it's not even worth trying to do the adventures. Because there's just too much of the world map in the way. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get down here? When I'm just, like, surrounded by chaos to the north. And you don't normally have this random faction. That's not gonna happen normally. And then because you're allying, and factions that are normally, like, aligned with you always get massacred whenever you play a faction that's, like, if you're near them. Always. Like, if you played Lizardman in Lustria, Empire in Kislev and stuff, they just dominate. Like, Boris just completely wipes out all of Chaos by himself, single-handedly. Grimgor almost always does well. He never does this well in my campaigns. Like, he has wiped out literally everything and everyone. But both times I've played Malakai, he's always wiped out this faction. So it's like, I finished the Elf one, I try to do the Chaos Dwarf one, and by the time I'm trying to do the Chaos Dwarf one, it's orcs. There's fucking orcs. Yeah. I don't know, I think Malakai is a big fucking... It's a D- as far as factions go. Like, it's a cool idea, but, like, the execution's in my... Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to play on easy or something, I don't know. The execution of it's just trash. You start in this, like, horrible fucking location... and you get swamped, and you can't even focus on your adventures. And because the dwarves have really, really weak early game money, and you gotta build up their tech tree and their provinces to finally get to a point where you're making some decent cash. It's just not a good time. Like, I ended up having to take out Kislev. Because he attacked me in this campaign. Now, granted, I had low reliability because I made peace with this faction here and then immediately attacked them because I wanted money. But why would Kislev, who had like plus 40 relations with me, attack me? I could see every other evil faction attacking me, but why Kislev? Especially because I joined his... I made peace, and then I immediately joined his war with the faction I made peace with so I could make as much money as possible. So I could keep growing my Malakai. His horde stuff. Because it was expensive. And I had no money. And then he immediately declared war on me. So then I had to wipe his faction out. Take a shit. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'm just gonna start a Festus campaign, Realms of Chaos. I think that's more fun. It's got an objective that I can actually work towards. Yeah, I don't like these adventures at all. It's a big, like, I like the dwarves. Thorgrim's super fun. I played Thorgrim. I'm having a blast in Thorgrim campaign. But yeah, Malakai, not very fun. I want to work on his adventures. I really can't. I have this random army now up here. Most of the factions that start near you don't have any grudges, so you can't even get like an early grudge army unless you like randomly start fighting the Dark Elves or something. Or if you somehow make it down here to fight the Chaos Dwarves or the Skaven, they kind of have grudges, but yeah, I don't know. Trash campaign, in my opinion. Doesn't work well with any of the mechanics, whether it's the adventures, the grudge mechanic. Like, nothing works very well with Malakai in my experience. I've played him twice now. So my review of Malakai is that he's got really cool upgrades for his units, but his campaign's trash. And I'm probably not going to play it again. Like, I just can't get over the fact that it's turn 111 and I barely even touched this. Like, how am I supposed to get down here? In what fucking world? Like, my only assumption is you're supposed to confederate Thorgrim, which I can do. I can confederate any of them, if I wanted to. But, like, this is supposed to be Malakai's adventures, right? So how in the fuck is Malakai supposed to get down here? There's no teleport either. Like, if it would be different if there was a teleport, but there isn't. So I'm just supposed to run all the way down there? Or like this one too? Where is it? This army? Where the fuck is this army? I guess, are you supposed to confederate Thoric and then do that? Like, maybe that's how it's balanced around? You're supposed to do this fight with Thoric, maybe? Or one of Thoric faction, like his army? Like, maybe I'm just not playing it right? Like here, I guess if you had Thorgrim, you could do this dilemma? Like, maybe I'm just supposed to start confederating, but, like, I didn't get most of these grudges until after I got swamped with chaos and they started accumulating grudges. Like, I think it turned 40, I had, like, 10,000, 15,000. I did not have a lot. So this is not really the faction to be confederating. Like, this one wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm thinking if you were to do this one again, I think you do this first, and then immediately charge north and try to do this one, and just help Kislev wipe out, help Boris wipe out Archaon, and then hope that once he's wiped out Archaon, he's strong enough to wipe out the rest of Chaos, and you don't have to worry about it too much. And then you can probably work on like this one, or this one, and then you would just start confederating the other factions as best you can. So that you can do some of the bonus missions. That'd be my assumption. But I still don't think it's a very good campaign. Even though I got like what? I just got 40,000 in the last 10 turns. More than that, probably like 50 or 60 in the last 12 turns or so. From the orcs. Yeah. I think I'm done. I don't want to play this campaign anymore. I'm bored of it. You guys can go away.
Maybe you're
You're never gonna make it anywhere important in 10 turns anyways. Maybe I'll have to try it again privately. Use a different strategy like I just mentioned. And then try to confederate these two so I can do some of these missions as they come up. That'll be my assumption. Because, yeah, we're just... I mean, our armies are so overpowered now that we just auto-resolve everything. It's going to be just boring auto-resolve fest from here on out. So I won. This campaign's over. I'll have to play solo and see if I can enjoy the adventures at another time, I guess. But honestly, like, all these adventures do is just make you even more overpowered than you already are, which is kind of unnecessary given how strong these units are already. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in, like, a year or so I'll try it again. Get around to it. Alright, I'm done complaining. Thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow with Realms of Chaos Festus. We'll see how that campaign goes. Thanks for watching.